Okay. Huh. Okay, that's ominous. Well, let's take a look at it then.
A few moments later.
Okay. I see how this is now. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the jungle, and I'm gonna make you pay.
In one of my last movie reviews, I reviewed one of the most strangest and silliest movies ever made. Now, this was just a parody movie about thumbs doing Star Wars. Now, movie parodies are nothing new, but when you have a company out there who wants to make a movie, but a movie that tries to rip off a much more successful movie, well, that's just plain silly. And stupid. And that's what this movie tries to do. Life's a Jungle, Africa's Most Wanted. This movie was released in 2012, and I cannot believe this movie exists. And it tries to, and I do mean tries to rip off the success of Madagascar. How? I mean, it appears to have a jungle in it, but this looks like it has nothing remotely connected to that film apart from having wildlife and the trees. By the way, this movie had a budget of $23,000 and it looks like this. How?
Now, I know there's a DVD copy out there that I can buy somewhere, but why on earth would I waste money on something that looks like this when I can simply view it for free? Thank you, YouTube. So let's not waste any more time and have a look at this movie and see what kind of mess someone has landed me in. Okay, I'm done. Just done.
Okay, I know I'm going to be really petty right here, but that bird scene was annoying. Also, that's not what a panther sounds like. How do I know this? I googled and YouTubed it. What could be worse?
Oh!
This scene of wildlife goes on for 2.5 minutes, showing they're really trying to stretch the runtime here. We're introduced to Pip, our main character of the film. As to why he's wearing a sweater and has pecs and abs bigger than John Cena, I have no clue. Oh, and he's very English and posh as hell, what? Shortly after, we see him on a safari trip with his family, which nearly takes up half of my goddamn life. Excuse me, but what? So after that, a rhino bashes the car and knocks poor Pip out of the car, leading it...
I think this movie just summed itself up for me. I don't even need to comment on that.
So this is a flashback to what his life was like before coming to the jungle. Very fancy, and it goes on for far too long. And you see it all in its PS1 graphics glory. Also, we get this. Finally wakes up, tries to beat up a baby panther who looks like the cat from Talking Tom, gets told off by the mother who still roars like a lion, and bumps into 2 hyenas who I'm guessing is the comic relief of this film, named Coco and Bobo. Riveting. They convince Pip to try and take some food from some crocodiles, which just so happens to be in a barrel. Don't ask why. Hold up. That is not what a crocodile's chomp sounds like. This is what it sounds like. So he's able to get the fish, but it gets immediately stolen by a bird, making that whole scene completely
pointless.
So back up the... Holy crap! This is where Pitt lives? Place is a bloody mansion, man. Hell, they even add some classical music in to get the point home.
At night. We'll give it another shot tomorrow.
So after settling down for the night, we get another flashback of him getting a massage and watching badly animated kung fu movies. This flashback goes on for far too long too. I mean, we see everything. From him getting a Maddy Paddy, playing reverse role play, what? And getting the boy to drive him around the streets. What am I watching? So the hyenas wake him up by putting poo on his nose, so he goes down to the lake to clean up.
Oh God!
What the f*** is that?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
So after that hideous moment, Pip saves both the mother and baby panther from a rhino attack. It kind of sidetracks into meeting these other characters, which I couldn't be bothered to remember the names of. They talk about hunters, among other things. Anyway, after God puts a light on him from the sun, Pip tries to make it back to his family, but gets picked up by a giant falcon, I think, which only means he's dog meat. Jesus! I'm surprised there's no blood coming out, because those look deep. So after being saved...
I didn't know dogs could fly.
You know what? I'm just going to ignore that.
To help Pip cheer up, they start playing a form of rugby football called Goldo. How is that a professional? So the game goes as well as you expected. Loads of tackles, child abuse, animal abuse, and bad animation. How long has it been? I'm out of here. Goodbye. After doing such a bad job at playing that game, Pip suggests to play golf, and this makes oranges sound like golf balls. Ooh. Why? This then leads to another unfunny scene of Pip going to the toilet on a fire ant's hill and dancing. Because that makes sense. Later on, our team goes back to the lake and complains that the rhinos and crocodiles hog the lake, and Pip decides to try and steal some of the lake and transfer it to their camp, but only works until they get stopped by the rhinos and crocs. Later that night, after doing nearly a minute or two of howling, Pip gets the idea of using bamboo sticks, okay, as piping to bring the water from the lake to their camp, and it works? Without having systems to suck the water. I'm looking way too deep into this now, aren't I? This leads to yet another flashback of the mother of the family dressing Pip up as a baby with lipstick. What? Also, how many of these have we had so far? 3? Okay. We finally hit the hour mark, and if you're not already like this, I should see a doctor. Of course, the rhinos do find out eventually about the piping, thanks to the crocs, and this leads to... Oh god, oh my god. That was brilliant. Oh. And we've hit the home run! Oh my god! So they pretty much destroy the place, and then, I shit you not, one of the rhinos drinks up the water and... How? So afterwards, Pip kind of gets kicked out of the group due to it being his idea, and he ends up being captured by the rhinos. So they prepare to eat him? I mean, for the crocs, yeah, I understand that, but the rhinos too? So how does Pip get out of this one?
Hey, Akan, where are all the girls? Don't you miss having a female around once in a while? No wonder you're all so mean and surly all the livelong day. You need to get some girlfriends around here.
Girlfriends. Okay, Pip. You have animals surrounding you that could literally destroy you and eat you. And the best idea that you could muster is to mock their manliness.
We don't need girlfriends.
I like girlfriends.
Hey, stop him!
And it works! Oh my god, how and why?
During the night, Pip encounters more shenanigans and bumps into more wildlife animals.
Wait. Does that mean Pip's dead? Is the movie over?
You don't know a good thing.
Oh, come on!
And more flashbacks of the previous ones. Oh. Okay, this movie will be over soon because I don't know how much more I can take of this. Pip wanders right into a female rhino camp and recommends them to check out the male rhinos camps. Okay, so they head over and have a party. This also means that his old friends believes that he's been kidnapped and mount a rescue, but that quickly gets resolved and the Crocs are also not very happy about this either.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that got out of hand fast.
All this happens in the span of 3 minutes. 3 whole minutes of my life that I can never get back. So to help everyone to get along, Pip gets the Croc a drink and it seems all is well. The next morning, Pip gets a medal for bringing peace to the land and then his family finally shows up. But Pip decides that he doesn't want to go back and the family drive off. After it's taken them, what, nearly a whole week to find him? Oh, screw it, because after finally getting a hot dog with fish. Okay, the movie is finally over.
Ooh. So, that was Life's a Jungle, Africa's Most Wanted.
This movie is so bad it hurts. The characters are bland and forgettable, the music and sound design are bloody terrible, the voice acting is bad, boring, unconvincing, and the quality is...
Isn't this great, my boy? I told you it would be fun.
appalling. And the animation, oh my god. Never in my life have I seen such a terrible animated movie. It's so bad, I might as well put an end to its life.
And to whoever sent me this movie through email, I just want to let you know, I will end you. I need something to cheer me up. Oh yeah. Oh, good animation. Oh, that's better.